The waste ink pad full error in Epson printers indicates that the internal ink absorber is saturated with excess ink from printhead cleanings and maintenance cycles. This design is integral to preventing ink leakage, but triggers an error when the pad reaches capacity, typically after 10,000 to 50,000 pages, halting printer operation. Here's how the saturation builds up over time. The ink level starts at 0 and gradually fills the absorbent pad during regular printer maintenance. When the pad becomes full, the printer stops working to prevent damage. This video will explain how to resolve this issue and keep your printer running. Epson inkjet printers use a waste ink pad system to manage excess ink during routine maintenance. This absorbent pad collects ink that would otherwise leak inside the printer and cause damage. The printer constantly monitors ink usage through built-in sensors or page counters in its firmware. This tracking system detects when the pad approaches its limit, preventing potential overflows. When the pad is deemed full, the printer displays an error message to halt printing. This safety feature stops operations before ink can leak and damage internal components. The waste ink pad has a limited capacity, typically 10 to 20 milliliters, depending on the printer model. This small absorbent material fills up over time with excess ink from cleaning cycles. Waste ink pads are typically located inside the printer chassis and require careful handling during maintenance or replacement procedures. You can reset the waste ink counter using Epson's official Smart Panel app on select newer printer models or through third-party software tools like Wick Reset Utility. Resetting the counter doesn't actually empty the waste ink pad. It simply changes the printer's firmware flag to indicate the pad has been reset, allowing you to continue printing. However, be cautious with resetting. Epson warns that unauthorized resets can void your printer's warranty and may contravene environmental regulations. Continuing to use a full waste pad risks ink overflow that can damage the printer's internal electronics. Newer Epson printers offer reset options through the official Epson Smart Panel app. Start by opening the app on your smartphone or tablet. Once the app is open, select your Epson printer from the list of connected devices. Navigate to the maintenance section in the app. This is where printer upkeep tools are located. Look for an option related to waste ink pad or printer maintenance in the maintenance menu. Follow the on-screen prompts to initiate the reset process. The app will guide you through the steps. Ensure your printer is connected to the internet for the app to function. This feature is not available on all Epson models, so check your printer's compatibility. Third-party tools like Wick Reset Utility can reset the ink counter on various Epson models. This utility provides an interface to manage waste counters and perform resets. Download the utility from a reputable source. Make sure to choose a trustworthy website to prevent downloading harmful software. Connect your printer to your computer using a USB cable. Ensure both devices are powered on and properly connected. Launch the program by opening the Wick Reset Utility application on your computer. Follow the instructions to reset the waste ink counter. The utility will guide you through selecting your printer model and performing the reset. Note that these tools may require a purchase for full functionality and come with inherent risks of voiding your warranty. Use at your own discretion and consider official Epson support for warranty preservation. Physically replacing the waste ink pad involves disassembling the printer, a process Epson discourages due to warranty risks. Only experienced technicians should attempt this. First, ensure the printer is unplugged to avoid electrical hazards. Next, disassemble the printer carefully, following the model-specific manual. Locate the waste ink pad and remove it. Replace it with a new waste ink pad. Finally, reassemble the printer carefully. Remember, improper disassembly can cause permanent damage to the printer. Instead of dealing with internal waste pads, consider external alternatives. External waste tanks redirect excess ink to a container outside the printer, preventing saturation and allowing continued use. Continuous Ink Supply Systems, or CIS, take this further by completely bypassing the internal waste pad with external reservoirs that provide a steady ink flow. This reduces waste significantly and can prolong printer lifespan. Looking ahead, printing technology is moving toward eco-innovation. Manufacturers are developing biodegradable ink pads that naturally break down over time, reducing environmental impact. Padless designs are emerging that use evaporation or recycling systems to eliminate the need for traditional absorbent pads altogether. AI driven smart printers are optimizing cleaning cycles, potentially reducing waste by up to 70% through intelligent maintenance scheduling. Refillable tank models, like Epson's EcoTank line, are gaining significant popularity. These systems minimize the need for disposable ink cartridges and reduce overall waste, with sales increasing by 40% in recent years. Subscription based maintenance services are becoming more prevalent, offering cloud connected printers with remote diagnostics and automated resets. This could generate billions in revenue by 2028, making printer upkeep more convenient and sustainable. However, improper disposal of ink soaked pads can release harmful toxins into the environment. Always recycle responsibly through certified programs to protect both your health and the planet.